Mate, if you ain't getting this one, then this one's for you.
Hello guys, and welcome back to EME TV and to another video where, as you can see, the Mark 5 is behind me and I'm going to be going for my first drive, basically, obviously on YouTube. But first drive videos, I'm going to obviously express my opinions on the car, relate it a bit to my FN2, which is obviously my daily driver currently in my life at present. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop in the Mark 5 and go for a drive.
With a glaze of red, I'm going round and round. It won't let me out. Sing when I swim, I'm drowning in. I sing when I swim.
So hey guys, you joined me back in the Mark 5 GTI, and to be honest, this car has basically, it's performed the way I expected it to perform. Now, annoyingly, after doing MOT, which it passed, thankfully, hurrah, there was a wheel bearing. So the driver's side wheel bearing is slightly noisy. I got given it as an advisory, but I'm probably going to change it soon, because sometimes the noise comes and goes and it's really annoying. I knew that was going to be an advisory before going to MOT, but I didn't know how bad it was, so I chanced it, and luckily I was given it as an advisory, so I will be changing that very, very soon. But this car is, to be honest, very, very good. Now, in terms of obviously me like daily driving it, I've had it for about a week now at this moment in the video, and in terms of like, I'm obviously going to compare it to my FN2 just due to the fact that my FN2 was my daily driver, and obviously I'm using this for essentially the same purposes as that. But first things off the bat that are very, very different is the miles per gallon. The miles per gallon I get in this is ridiculous. Like, obviously I've had my fun here and there. It is a DSG, as I've pointed out in previous videos, so I did factor in it was gonna be slightly more expensive to run than my FN2. But if I just flick this, if I flick through the menus now, speed warning, my miles per gallon on this at the moment is 13.2. 13.2 miles per gallon. Now, is there something wrong that I'm doing? I don't know if anybody out there who does have Mark 5s knows how to improve that. I'm sure I'm not foot down everywhere, so you know, even when I'm foot down everywhere in my FN2, I literally get about 23 to 22, and usually on my FN2 I average around 30. This is literally half of that, less than half. It can't be that bad. So anybody out there who's got any pointers to what I can do, what I can change, because I've changed a heck of a lot on this engine and this car. Obviously, these TFSI 2-litre engines, they have loads of faults, and they can have loads of faults for certain things, and they have common issues that if you don't sort out early can cause catastrophic engine damage, which happened to the last engine. So I don't want it to happen to the new engine that I've put in. So I've looked on forums, looked on obviously Facebook groups that I'm in, and seen what are the relevant things to obviously change. Now, obviously, I'll talk about everything that I've changed, everything that I've done on this engine, not me personally, but the work that's been carried out on this engine, in a video, an upcoming video that I'm going to be doing on obviously how much this car has cost me up till now. But yeah, the miles per gallon thing is definitely an issue, and something that I need somebody to literally reach out to me and say, look mate, you might be doing this, or you might want to sort this, so please, yeah, get in touch with me and help me out, because that is ridiculous. But regardless, this car is very, very, very fun. So let me just pull out of this junction and get to 30 miles an hour as quick as possible. So, and the noises, so like the noises that come out from that oversized Rame induction kit are ridiculous. Like, they're so addictive. Like, can't lie, I feel like a kid, but it is flipping ridiculous. Those are noises that don't come out of my FN2, so I'm literally rinsing it as much as possible, because this is not something that I'm used to. As some of you are aware, if you watched the video, I obviously put a apologies guys as I maneuver myself through a car park. But yes, as I was saying, my little homemade induction kit on the FN2 does not give the noises that this GTI makes with this oversized. I went for an oversized because one, this one I found for dirt cheap. I'll run through the price obviously in a future video, and I've heard the oversized ones actually obviously are better than the normal ones, obviously because they, I believe, suck in more air, which can lead to obviously more power, more airflow. So I thought, you know what, I'll keep out for an oversized one and stick it on. So I did do that, and boy oh boy, put my foot. Jesus Christ. Now, in terms of the optional extras that I do have in it, it is lovely to have heated seats during this weather in a daily driver. And I wasn't, before obviously getting this Mark 5, I was always for the original seats, the like cloth seats with obviously the pattern, the original GTI pattern on them. But these leather seats have actually come on a bit. They're very comfortable to sit in. They obviously got the heated seats, which I don't know if you get in the other one. You might do. If you do, then yeah, I mean, the heated seats are a great extra. Now, what also is a great extra is this sunroof. Now, I know this was an optional extra when the GTIs came to production in 2004, I believe, and that is a difference maker. Obviously in this weather you're not going to put it up as such, but I obviously open it like I have done just now, so I can obviously hear that oversized Rame induction kit a bit better. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to obviously back up from the car in front of me so I can get to 25 to 30 miles an hour as quick as possible. So if I floor it now, it is flipping addictive, guys, I will tell you that. Really fun. And this DSG box as well, having an automatic, I think, especially for a daily driver, I think a lot of people out there will go past this by this cyclist will veer towards having an automatic because it's just easier. I mean, this car you've got a daily drive, you don't want to go through the gears all the time. However, you do want to have the manual for when you obviously want to go and have fun and, you know, go for a little tear up or a spirited drive and so on and so forth. So it does really make sense, and I'm actually enjoying having this car in my possession. I'm enjoying using it as my daily driver. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I do my FN2, but I'm going to tell you now, this thing is flipping fun. The only thing at the moment that is putting me off is this bloody MPG. And if I can sort this out, anybody can reach out to me and tell me, look, you might be doing this wrong, you might want to change this, and that solves it, sweet. As long as I get similar to what I get on my FN2, which is probably highly unlikely due to the fact that I don't know, it's a K20, they're just the best engines, but I don't know, now it says 12.9. I don't know, it might be that I haven't reached it, because I've done about, this car has done, since the engine swap, that car itself has done over 200 miles. So I know that, you know, luckily the engine's good, we got no lights on the dash, we warm up, we've changed a lot of stuff, so should be bang on. And currently the trip beater is reading 25 miles, but reading 13 mpg, which is mental, and that's something that just needs to get sorted. So yeah, let's see if that gets sorted. But yeah, I'm loving it. I'm enjoying having the Mark 5. It's surprising me a lot. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much. I thought it was just going to be a little fun car for me to have for the time being, and I'd obviously move it on quickly. But during this sort of week of me using it as my daily driver, which I was always going to do because I wanted to obviously experience the full, you know, the full car, the full shebang, it's really surprised me. And as we have a bit of open road, it is flipping quick. Now there's loads of mods you can obviously do to this. It feels quicker than 200 brake horsepower. I know it's going to be a bit different because there's a lot more torque in this than there is in my FN2, and this is a DSG as well, so it's just going to flick through the gears quickly. I've done a little DSG test that they recommend you to do, which is putting the car going to 40 kilometers per hour, putting the car in neutral, then putting it back in drive and seeing if it selects the gear straight away, which it does. So thankfully for that, I know my DSG box is sort of all right, which is good. And obviously, you know, changed the oil and stuff, so it should be flipping sweet, fingers crossed. But yeah, guys, I'm thoroughly enjoying the Mark 5. If you guys are enjoying it as well, please give this video a like, please subscribe for more content to come on it. The next video probably will be on the pricing, how much I've spent so far. I think I've overspent on it, but you guys will hear about that in a coming video. But as always, guys, Thanks a lot for your support as always. Thanks a lot for obviously watching the video as you do. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel, and obviously like car content and content on, you know, Mark 5s, FN2s. Hopefully I'll have more content coming out for you guys. But yeah guys, I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Mate, if you ain't getting this one, then this one's for you.